All right, this is the Miwa LS7. Got 7 sprung sliders. A little crooked. Let me straighten this thing up. But it's got 7 sprung sliders, 4 on the left, 3 on the right. I picked this on my first attempt, but it took about 30 minutes just to get the lock figured out. I did not gut it or map it. Can't really tell by that key where cuts are, which are which. I didn't know. I didn't look at the key. I just tried to kind of figure it out on my own. But basically, you do not want to get into a false set with this lock. If you get a false set, you're going to drop a ton of sliders. Getting out of it, the false gates bite really hard. The max lifts you have to preset. Basically, anything where you got to clear a false gate, you really need to try to preset, but especially the max lifts. So in the case in this lock, what I need to do, obviously preset. If you just pick a binder, you pick the binders, you're going to fall into a false set. So in this lock, I need to, 1's a high lift. So I need to fully set 1, and then I need to set 2, and then I need to set 3 past the false gate, but not into the true gate. And then on the right side, I need to set 1. And then at that point, 3 won't really be binding, but just enough to hold in the true gate, and it's a max lift, so I need to set 3. And then I need to set 4. 4 wants to binds even less than number 3, so I may have to set 2 in order to get 4 to bind enough to be able to set it. Then come back to the right side and finish setting number 3. So that is the quickest way to pick this lock from what I found, by just picking the binder and mapping it out as I went. So that's what I'm going to try to do, because the first time I picked this, obviously I was just trying to figure it out, so I didn't really explain much. So on one is a high lift. I want to set 1 and set 2. You will get ping pong still in this lock, but if you get a false gate, or false set, you're going to drop a bunch of stuff. But either way, you're going to get some ping pong. There, 3 just past false gate. 1's still good. So now I'm going to go to the left. Set 1. Bypass 2. There's 4 not wanting to move. My 3 again. Slipping off a 3. There, I think 3's good now. Four's good. Now hopefully I don't drop them. Setting 2. Didn't hear anything drop. 3's still good. think 4 is good. There's 1, 2. I gotta finish 3. He drops a little bit. Like 1. There, I had to finish 1 because it dropped a little bit. So basically, for the most part, that's what I had to do. So set the right, set 1, 3, 4, 2 on the left, and then finish the right. So the main thing is that you don't want to get everything into a gate. If you get everything into a gate, you're going to get a false set. If you notice, I didn't get a false set there, so it's just you want to preset everything past the false gates. But the trick to it is it just takes a while to figure out where those are and what heights you need to set the sliders to. So if anybody's interested in that video, I still have it. I'll send it to you, but there wasn't a lot of explanation because I was just trying to figure it out. So that's why I wanted to refilm this and kind of explain more of what I was doing. That's a lock nut, so I had to run it down there with a ratchet to hold this cam on there. And I had this nut pinched in the vise. So that's why I had that on there pretty tight so it wouldn't slip in the vise. And I'm not going to be able to gut this because those tabs right there are sticking up just enough to block that clip or whatever from coming out. I have not ground those down yet. I've tried to pry that thing out of there and it just will not come. Those prongs those stake prongs right there are up just high enough to keep that retained. So I have not ground those down, so I won't be gutting it. But that is the Miwa LS7 false gates bind. Really hard. False set, not good. You're gonna drop a bunch of stuff and just end up getting into an endless ping pong battle if you just pick the binder. So pick the binders at first to figure out where the gates are and where the true gates are, and then go back and preset the ones that were giving you trouble. So it's not that difficult to get it mapped out, but it just takes a little bit of time getting there. Like I said, it took about a half hour the first time I picked this to get it figured out, but once you do, it's not too bad.